Some people have cried.
Hey!
Some people are crying. Some people will cry. How won't it know fake
Versus original.
versus original? All this was can get you wearing.
One thing people must realize in life is that value must be behind anything that will be sustainable.
Okay.
First, go ask yourself, what is the value that this thing is offering? What's the problem that this thing is solving that will make people continue to pay money? This thing that I want to do, what is the problem that is solving that will make people to continue to pay money? Because it's solution people pay for. Okay. Not just emotions, not just conjured feeling or conjured sense or conjured satisfaction. No.
Some people have cried.
Hey!
Some people are crying. Some people will cry.
It was in the beginning, so it is, and so ever shall be.
Some people don't chop breakfast. Some people see they chop breakfast. Some people go still
chop them. But why we be like that?
2016 is a year we not forget.
2016, you yourself. Whoa! That was the banger of them all.
How much I put to Kwano?
100,000.
Hey, as a young graduate,
Abi?
it's a large sum of money. As a graduate, never begin work.
Now all your
they say come.
water to meter be that.
They say bring 35,000
to help somebody.
Then you refer this person.
You go help her.
You refer that person.
You go help her.
You come before you know.
Make now they help now self.
Now see 35,000. Now see 50,000. Say wow.
Yeah? What are you talking about that I'm not hearing?
Cash.
What are you talking about that I'm not hearing?
Easy money. Is this free money? Now put again.
Boss, you knock him. The 50 where you collect, you knock him back. You go borrow self.
God no go let me borrow for that.
Okay, wait. Okay, maybe they continue. Your own day manageable there.
I can't put another money again.
You go find another one now.
December can't share it like this.
Bush.
Now they say.
Any news come out.
Is hungry.
Because share.
Not be just MMM. Another one still even do.
He shock you.
He goes even do person. Get person what I know.
I say after this MMM, another one still do you. China
now me are investment.
Say China the investment ambassador
herself. You see this one you investment. Why these same people they always come for this kind?
You know the funniest thing, somewhere in our office today, when I was facilitating a course, we still talked about MMM, and I said for me, MMM is like the best display of full grasp of human psychology. That guy, waiting there they call him, he know human being inside out. Human psychology. Because if you check I went to the site, I saw all of the things, I said, how can people be investing here? This guy has told you clearly that this thing can crash. And if it crashes, don't hold me responsible. But you know what? Why should the rich continue to be rich and the poor are left poor? So let's help ourselves. That once we continue to help ourselves, it will not crash. But once we stop, it will crash. I mean, the guy said it clearly that, look, this is Ponzi scheme. Then he will now start telling you about, do you know how many banks have crashed, how many this and that? That time when you mention MMM like this, if you see the kind full chest where people, they use defender. For inside WhatsApp group and everything, if you see the kind chest where they take defender, say this thing cannot be sustainable now. You see, one thing people must realize in life is that value must be behind anything that will be sustainable.
Speak up for when you say value, what do you mean?
Hey, what I feel talk? What I feel describe value?
Say the thing must be a business where you go see with your 2 eyes.
No be 2 eye thing. You go get the thing where you go get the problem where the thing they solve. Or the need where the thing they meet. Not be say just that say we dey help ourselves. You just say I give you 50, you give me I just give you 35, you go give me 50.
You know what my mommy they call that one? Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
Now so now.
You collect from Peter.
Yes, now to pay Paul. Now so now.
Pay Peter.
Now Paulina now. Paulina go come. Or Paulinus.
I tell you.
Since now man we dey talk. Now Paulinus go come.
last year, the one white, the another breakfast I chopped last year.
Yeah.
When I reached there,
you know they agree.
I almost forced this year. I say no. And my leader
make a leader reject her.
My leader say no. How many times shall I be beaten?
Shey that you will not be.
True. That one says scatter.
The one that you almost went into again.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
Last year, 1 month, the man couldn't tell me. The man couldn't sweat on top in life.
Shey?
Like I said, I ain't be the person bring the investment come. The man don't go back. He don't do 2 million. He say the other one, what I do? Now my pension, I put 2.5 million.
Hey!
He don't they pay me since they come for 1 year.
Pension.
In pension. He go say this one again at 2 million. Say I won't put her for this one. He said, as a young girl, spread it.
Hey, yeah.
As you get them, spread her. I couldn't know they say now all said it to me. And then I this one.
Say now the wisdom of Methuselah. Person wey hold like this, when they give me sense.
Yeah. I say what?
Sense we don't boil. Where 100 degrees.
I told you go say yes. I put am like this.
Hey, yeah.
The next month, what's the one where the man tell me about? Say he put 2.5.
Yeah.
But the one where he said
they there now for the 2 million. Who chabai? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the story with the man now.
I mean, you don't see the man. You don't see the man when he. Yeah. You don't collect the number that time.
Is he still alive?
Shey, as he no be no get heart attack.
4.5 million naira.
Pension money sef. Money wey
pension.
suppose dey just collect small. Dey take manage himself.
If you put am for routing points, you
Hey, tell them o.
If you don't put am for
the land go dey there, go dey appreciate o. The house go dey there, you go dey leave am or you go dey rent am out o. Tell them o.
You see investment scheme, aka Ponzi. But first of all, how
wayo.
How want to know fake
Versus original.
Or all this Ponzi scheme, get you wearing.
You no get o. You know, I don talk one thing.
Okay.
First, you go ask yourself, what is the value that this thing is offering? What's the problem that this thing is solving that will make people continue to pay money? This thing that I want to do, what is the problem that is solving that will make people to continue to pay money? Because it's solution people pay for. Okay. Not just emotions, not just conjured feeling or conjured sense or conjured satisfaction. No. It's a solution that people will continuously pay for. Till tomorrow, we will never stop buying food to eat because it helps us to address our hunger problem. Abi? So if person they provide food, if they help us to solve hunger problem, it would always find buyers. People will always place money on it. But if it be say the bedrock of anything where they do, the investment or the transaction, it no even dey solid, as in no value, no cogent, concrete something where then they do. That's a red flag. And there are so many red flags. That's a red flag. Say, this thing no get any cogent something, any kajat something like they talk. Where these people, no solution where they provide.
Yeah, how you say they run your business?
How the money they share go they take come? It no clear. There is nothing concrete behind it. Then say if not bring. Because you see the bring thing we say, even in the normal sense of it, you can see that thinking is fraught with a lot of deficiencies. How do I mean? If you say bring people, there are only so many people on earth now. So if all of us don't join, who else we go bring? Unborn child? You get what I'm saying? Yes. So there's going to be a time that bringing would have to stop. Once the bringing stop like this, that's it. It's called the theory of the greater fool. The greater fool's theory. The person that ends up with the bag is the greater fool. Every other person don't escape. And say some people, they start that thing just for them to escape.
Yes.
They go just start them. They go say, I put my own. Put your own. Then don't put their own. Collect. They don't collect now. By the time it reaches like about the bedrock of it that they are not getting more people again. They've cashed out. It is those last set of people that entered that will end up with the bag. They are the greater fool. You understand? So anything we not get cogent something where they provide is a major red flag. Run from it. Run from it.
And this one self, you see, if I want to shake some tables, you say recent crypto, up down, crypto, forex, that one. Although to an extent, maybe some can be legit, I think 90% of them still get a form of Ponzi inside.
You know what? There is nothing legitimate that cannot have a duplicate that is counterfeit. Everything that is legitimate can be counterfeited. Meaning anything that is authentic, that is, in fact, that is the theory of fake now. Fake there has to be an original for there to be a fake. So, forget, there are, of course, forex trading is an established business.
And they take time.
It's an established business. People trade forex. Crypto trading also is an established business. Even though I don't know much about crypto, people trade it. Capital market trading is an established business. Any trading is an established business. Okay, commodity trading and all. But you see, people can then plug Ponzi scheme on the back of those, you know.
So I'm going to say, bring your money,
genuine something.
Make we buy robots. That one, you will just sit down and if the way they go tell you this, you will sit down and cross your legs. It will be making money for you. It will mean they go as per juju.
Exactly.
When you go for your room, where you go to mean
as per money ritual.
I believe say everything is supposed to get a form of dedication and hard work to it.
Of course. There is no easy. So another thing people must realize is that there is no easy money anywhere. No, there is no easy money. So once somebody starts to sell you the dream of easy money,
run.
Be very careful. There is no easy money. Run. There is no money that will not require your input, however small. So when something becomes so easy, and the inputs could be in terms of strength, you know, and in terms of intelligence, you know. There's a combination of those two. In terms of strength, stamina, physical ability, and in terms of your mental alertness and ability, you know. There is no investment or thing that will produce value that will not demand that of you. So when somebody comes down, they tell you, say, this thing is easy, just cross your leg, robot go dey trade for you. The day where robot go knock, your money too go knock.
Go finish for robots.
Your money too go knock. And a lot of people have gone through this, you know. So these are the things. One, if there is no value behind it, be mindful. If they are telling you the story, they are selling you easy story, that it doesn't require much, be mindful. It could be that they are dragging you into the net, in the sense that it is when you get there you see that if it's a legitimate business, so you see that it requires actually a lot. Or it doesn't really require much also because nothing much is happening and your money will soon disappear. It's just a Ponzi, you know. So this saying that when it is too good to be true, be weary, is very, 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 very sound saying. Very sound.
The one in there,
very sound.
Make you hear more.
Very sound.
But anyway, you will go take one because I know it's not be limit. First, they laugh, ho, I know it's not limit that's on this table. If you know say you don't fall into this one, look, you invest. And at least we did here for you to tell you, say
tomorrow is another day.
If you lose your money today, you keep hustling till you make the money.
Just learn your lessons.
And they tell you. But you get money from it. We just talk about that. But you need to throw more light on that.
You see, so, you know, I was, to buttress on that information where I go talk about, I was telling you that when something sounds too good to be true, watch it. It's most likely not so, most of the time. A lot of people, and why they get carried away with this investment, are the kind of returns that this investment promise. What they fail to do is to ask themselves that, look, if me are the trade business myself, can I make this kind of money? Or I don't ever hear people, we don't make this kind of profit consistently. These people, they promise me. But you see, because it is inherent in human nature to want to trust what you just want to trust. Okay. Because that thing, that percentage when you hear sweet you won't trust say it is correct. You don't want hear say it is wrong because you won't be a part of that thing.
Because in your head,
You won't count, say you today lucky, say you hear about this thing and you participate in them. So you go down they predisposed to believe in it. Maybe say anything where person they tell you that time, you don't go even enter your, if they enter one side, they come out for the other one. That's just that investment you want to do. So one of the gauge of a good investment is the kind of returns. It has to be a sustainable thing within sustainable borders. The kind of thing where we bring today, now waiting we they call 25,000 naira landlord. 25,000 naira. Just with 25,000 naira, you can become a landlord. That is to say that you can be a part in this property. You can own a part of it. Income generating property. Property where we say you go collect rent on top of them. And after like 5 years, if you sell the property, you go get your own share of the property's sales money according to your investment where you buy. And the smallest now 25,000. So you feel do 50,000, you feel do 75, you feel do 100, you feel do 1 million, in ratios of 25,000 like that. This particular transaction, now, the one way on ground now, 1 bedroom flat for one of our estates for Lekki there. 1 bedroom flat, okay? They already rent, don't they count on the property now already. So if you participate now, you will share in the rent for this current year that is already running. Of course, the rent no go be 1 year again because you join in the middle. But you collect rent immediately from the next month because you don't they part of now. You don't they count already. 25,000. This property itself now 6.3 million for the whole property. You go come own part of them according to how much you feel pay in multiples of 25,000. Yes, so if you buy 50, if you buy 100, if you buy 25, if you buy 1 million, if you buy 2 million worth of it. And what it will mean is that when the tenant pays rent also, the ratio of your ownership, let's say you own 1 million now, 1 million over 16.3 times the amount where the tenant pay as rent, go be how much you go share. You understand? From the rent, and when they sell the property too, when we sell the property too, 5 years from now, the amount where we sell them, what you go share if you own 1 million go be 1 million over 6.3 million times the amount where we sell it. Now it go be your own share of the amount.
Love calculation.
And now share.
These are the type of maths I like to hear. 1 million point 135.
Share.
Equals the money in the bank.
Abi. Equal to credit alert.
This is the calculation.
And that's just it. And that's how it is. So the property is properly managed. Tenants will be put there by professionals. The property is insured against fire and all of those things to secure your investment. What else do you need? And ordinarily, if you want to buy property, do you have 16.3? If you don't have, then you can be a part with the cooperative. You can be a part. It's a collaborative. Yes, it's a cooperative actually. It's a collaborative thing. So when you participate now, you are a member. You are a participating member of that cooperative in that investment. You understand? Now, so we structure out. For property where 1 bedroom flat, tell me 1 bedroom flat. To rent 1 bedroom flat out, people, they look for 1 bedroom flat.
It's a hot cake.
Now. So the transaction is structured. You can be a part of it to the tune that you have in multiples of 25,000 naira. The number to call, if you are interested and you want to ask more questions and all, the number to call this number 080. Call the number now 080 90 63 4766. I will repeat it 080 90 63 4766. That's the number to call. Call the number right away and you can get more information. 25,000 naira landlord. Or you say breathy. Abi?
You don't want to put out for this thing.
Abi?
You buy, you know the units if you buy.
That one are 20 units now. 20 units with that.
You the year 25 or times 1 point of imports to.
Hey, yeah. Teaching down they calculate the
I need this. Don't worry. I will meet you off air to discuss.
Abi now.
That money I don't lose. If I get that together, I give like this.
Yes, now. And for real estate investment, what is even important and good is that you have time. So we advise people that look, if you think you are old and this property are 5 years or how much will it appreciate and things like that, what about your children? You can start this kind of investment in the name of your children. Exactly. Or maybe at least it may not be in their name, but you know for your mind saying that then you did do them for. and you buy multiples of these things for them. Now you say they co-own a property. You may not be able to buy a plot of land for them or buy a property for them fully, but you can be a part. And you know, they have this. In another 5 years, they'll be looking up to something.
And they tell you, why are you sleeping on a bicycle?
Hey,
You did now.
to sleep on bicycle now, that one a serious matter.
You did, bicycle is moving, you are sleeping.
Hey,
you know what's happening? You got that far, you will fall off on the road. That's what will happen.
That's the meaning of Igadafu.
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 Adafu.
Why that thing won't resemble English like this? For Dafu.
Alright, we still talk about Ponzi scheme for here. Our whole life just a bonus tomorrow, no day. But we go see your experience. Or you can send us a message on top 090.
Send us, so we want here.
901. We're not going to laugh at you. We're going to sympathize with you.
Abina.
And then tell you the good plan where you go fit do with that money where you get for bank. If you get for bank, see, money in the bank does not do anything. Use it and do something. Honestly speaking.
Wise people know that right now.
Call us on top 0700 901 901 901.
And that was the last card that I have in my account that time.
Wow. And because if you pay 5,000 in 45 minutes, where your money go become how many? Why you no go pay up?
I look my account they red. I was not the man says I said I do not have any other card to do. He said even if it's to borrow that the money will come out. I said this man you are playing.
Chai.
That's the money went to, and I never send another affair.
So the portal no open again. You no open. That portal don't lost. Don't catch fire.
They don't catch fire. Don't be
Chidera, I beg. Sorry about this. Sorry about. But make I ask you one small question. If to say you still get like that 10,000 when they ask, just cast your mind back to that time. You go give am, Abi. Say make the other portal fee open now, Abi.
As the one do
no come on, you don't go give am, okay.
Even if I get myself, I don't go do again.
Abi, you be smart girl then.
The man was even saying, if it's to borrow, don't you have a friend?
Can you imagine?
I don't have anywhere to borrow.
So you can't go call that person when you see him for in Facebook.
If the thing come catch, what
you go do? So you can't go call the person when you see him for the Facebook, Abi. The guy can't tell you say I don't know anything about him or waiting. How you take me?
Later on, as I logged into Facebook again, he was saying his account was hacked.
Hack.
Because
yes.
This thing was not fun because this thing was coming from the person that I knew very well.
Very well.
So I said, okay, let me give it a try.
I can imagine.
Name and all that thing. He was saying that his account was hacked yesterday.
Whoa.
He has opened a new thing.
Wow.
To me again. I said, this thing was not funny at all. I reached out, I just enter inside my room, go like that. My sister, they talk to me, say, I know answer.
Wow. My sister
Thank you for calling today. I can imagine.
Thank you so much. It's a lot.
Can you imagine? I mean, our last 5,000, though. She say her account dey red. She dey look at her account dey red.
They red, they look am. You go dey put more. Ah my God.
You know? Better life.
What is your name? Where they call us from?
I am Debo from Wayo.
All right, so make me hear you, my brother.
Yeah, the truth is, you see this the last call I went just call now before my own.
Yeah.
Then he get the same spirit.
She?
They never catch you before. But when
you just know say this thing they too good to be true.
It's too good. In fact, make I give you the latest one when happened early this year. Late last year, November to December.
Okay.
One of my brothers, Joseph,
okay.
We stay together like this for my shop.
Okay.
This one, this 419, they open office for their own. This one, it is jam. They come meet us as agents. They are Awuyaya for a
side.
Awuyaya.
Okay.
Awuyaya bus stop complex. Their office is you now. They come meet us. Say if you put in 20,000 in a week's time. So they put like on Monday. Start on next week Monday, you will get 40,000.
Whoa.
They'll double up. So my brother, I tell her, say, come, sit down, no go.
No, wow.
We lost that call. You can imagine they opened full office. Just give them 20,000.
No, these days they open office.
And 1 week you go get 40,000.
The thing happened to my friend.
Waiting that they take the
And
20,000, do we go
she
produce
just
40,000?
Service. She see the office. She go to the office. She put her money. Bam. After 2 weeks, they close and down.
Sure, yeah.
It's a normal thing for these people. But now, whether you get wisdom.
Abi?
To know. They say wisdom is profitable to waiting.
To direct to.
Now, why you need to listen to waiting loyalty
to
points
give you road
they
instruction.
give you now?
I tell you.
25,000. Now you go. You see the
25,000
amount they
naira
punch.
landlord.
So, we have to drop our for that because now scammers are full everywhere. But this particular business they can't give you, it is not a scam. It is not what? It's not a scam. I better talk to us about this one.
Something very important about real estate that people should know. One of the reasons why they call real estate is because it's real. You can feel it, you can touch it. All those smokes in the air about I have one, I'm a whiskey, I have a proprietary right to something that I'm doing that you don't know that is fetching me money. It's not about real estate. It's very real. You can touch it, feel it, you know. Even though it may not be promising you the kind of wayo return people are promising you. But you see, this is something that you know is for sure and concrete. So what I tell people is that real estate is not so much of a high-risk investment. So you should not expect that it will be of a huge return compared to some more high or some riskier investment that you do. But why you need to have real estate in your portfolio, even if you do all these high-risk investments, is that it helps you to stabilize your portfolio. You know, it helps you to diversify your portfolio, to de-risk your portfolio, such that you have something that is at least more stable in your portfolio. If anything happens to all your type of investment, you know that the real estate home go day. I know friends will be saying them business don't fold up, you know, or the thing where they do no work again. Some of the things they fell back on in their lifetime is their real estate investment that they were able to sell small, you know, collect rent and this, and they were able to live on. Some of them use it to gather themselves together to relaunch. If they don't, you can imagine if they put all their investments in their business that time, and business, because business can be very profitable, yes, but can sometimes also, there are a lot of businesses who die by the day. So that's why it only makes sense for anybody to have investment portfolio. And even in your investment portfolio, among things you are investing in, it should be real estate. And we are saying this is an opportunity to invest in real estate with just 25,000 naira or multiples of it. You can be a part owner of flat apartment that tenants will be inside, will be paying rent, and you'll be enjoying the share of rent. And 5 years after, it can be sold, that property can be sold, and you get your share of the sales. You know, you can move it into another property. You can move it into another property like that. Sure. And that's how you can become so as little as 25,000 naira, you can become a real estate investor. So you can't be saying, because one of the major challenges with real estate investment is that it needs a lot of money. But with this kind of solution that we brought with our cooperative, you can be an investor with just 25,000 naira. The number to call, to find out more, the number to call, 080 90 63 4766. I will repeat it. 080 90 63 4766. That's the number to call. Call that number now and let's make sure that we can arrange these things for you. You can be a co-landlord, co-investor. 25,000 naira landlord.
Call this number again.
Again, Abi, 080 90 63 4766. 080 90 63 4766.
Okay. All right, so back to the matter what we talk about. Not forgetting at 09094 901 901 be the number for you to send us message, or if you call us on top 0700 901 901 901. We see this message for here. Good evening, better life. Oh, I don't qualify. Oh, there is one that I'm into. You don't begin the color. You don't even say, because they click on our website.
As in the into wayo.
They talk, you see, they send, make you fear God, though. Fear God. He said, good afternoon. No, my own be say, no be any investment. Oh, my own are through Facebook. They chat me, carry money, show me, say, they go make me rich. They go, they show me fake testimony from people. Now, so the trap can't catch me. Oh. I send my husband 140. I send my husband 114,000. Where he give me to a hole. They still tell me to send more. I begin to find who I go buy my phone immediately. He said, I begin to find who go buy my phone. Immediately, I sell my phone. My eyes just clear. He said, I just pack my load come out from my husband's house. Right now, I did Lagos all the way from Benin.
Can you imagine?
You lose money, lose marriage. My sister, you lose money, lose marriage.
This thing they happen.
Go beg your husband, go beg her.
Go beg her.
I'm not sure say your husband go to you come off for us because of 160,000.
Yeah.
And yeah, Sunday, he said, good afternoon. No. For me, oh, even though my mom called me say she need money, I don't get any amount. Oh, he said, okay. Okay. This one a different message way you send coming.
Okay.
Amy Wisdom from Shagote to say my own be saying that my friend do me 419. Oh, they took me 50,000 last year November. May God help us so in this life.
Maybe we also try to help ourselves.
They tell you
by not looking out for big return investment. We don't get basis.
Nobody will this thing know. Even my friend from Port Harcourt, her life savings.
She put her inside
1.2 million. Now
Whoa.
she put inside.
See, here person will talk when we go break now. Say person go borrow money. Better life.
Better life.
Oye pay ticket. How, Chim? Something the time is in Abato. Hello?
Better life.
Yes, I qualify. Now me they call back.
All right.
After I must finish, I don't copy that your number. I go call the number.
Okay then. Okay.
And some means I won't follow the landlord.
Yes, sir.
So as I've been talked before, there's those people for Awuyaya here.
Yeah.
So they can't rent one shop inside this Awuyaya complex when they bust up. Open one shop, put flat man, make them as office.
You know?
Then people come they do them. Yes, hello.
Go ahead.
They hear you.
Okay. So people come they do them. This my brother why I want make him no go. He passed for my back, don't go. He go start with
You can imagine.
1,000. The next week of it on Monday, he go collect 100,000.
Yeah.
He was very happy. He come tell me, say,
See, I don't collect.
For 2 times, the second year, they don't collect. The second time, he put in the 100,000 when he collect.
Yeah.
They give him 200,000.
It's
He
working.
can't tell me. I tell him, say, if you get sense, carry the 200,000.
They go.
Back where?
See?
You know he here.
Yeah.
It's not time now. And not only him, these people get people rich. Some people put 500.
That's
I
all.
get one friend when they sell this cashew nut for road. Go borrow 500,000, say put inside, get 1 million.
Okay.
Go. You see, he continue.
That's all.
The third time now, as he put that 200,000 to bring 400,000, the people back where? Today, why they tell you so? See, today, some put 50 million. This thing is not joke. Anybody from here know the thing. Now November to December last year.
Now they take a ranger.
Cry.
You can imagine.
They don't move.
They move.
Their number no they go. Their office locked. They break the office. Nothing they way you want now. Chain a plasma you won't carry on top.
How much?
50 million. How much?
Shit.
Some people put 600. Some people put 5 million. Some put. Now just my brother when I see I know. So the thing no they funny at all.
You can imagine.
He can't lean like they won't die for my hand. I say to you, you are very useless. When I tell you not to go, you go. You need a sweetness.
No, now the temptation.
Catch me.
Hey.
No other one will catch me again.
Shit.
Honestly.
Wow. Thank you for sharing the experience. Thank you for sharing the experience. You can imagine. How can you not just ask yourself, what would they be doing that they can double my money in 1 week?
What did they do?
Now so easy to make money like that. Now you never make.
You never see
So then be whiskey.
He said when they tell you about the money when they make, he said they be like say they're hungry.
Shit.
You never see those ones. Hello.
Better life.
I qualify.
Yes, so you qualify. I beg, who they call us and where?
My name is Goodness. I'm calling from Igbobo.
Okay, from Big Bobo. All right, goodness, talk to us.
How you take up on your side?
They are fine. For my happened to my brother is that they called him on phone. And after they called him, they show him the money on his phone. They send an account number that you go transfer the money to them. So my brother said our line, said my daddy machine, and so the office, the money is up to 500,000. He said this to them from but he said to where they said the money, they will bring the money from. They go put the money on the phone. Go show my brother and say, see the money, they are bringing it to him for a state. So they say my brother should send them 300,000 naira. That the money is dollars. They don't know where to send the dollar in that area. My brother can send them 300,000 naira. Send his phone. Now after he said his phone, he has phone clear.
Yeah, come clear.
Thank you very much, goodness. Thank you very much. Well, we understand that maybe some people may also be using some other means to get people, hypnotize them and things like that.
But first of all, not people pay attention. They need to catch your attention first.
But you need to realize the fact that when something sounds too good to be true, it's probably not true. It's probably not true. So don't get involved.
They put body for inside. Maybe we see whether we take at least one last call before we Kawasaki. Better life. And my brother, reduce the volume of your radio.
Hello.
Yes. What did you know where they call us from?
Good evening. I'm calling from Ishaga. My name is Prince Michael.
Prince Michael. All right, talk to us.
Yes. There is one that happened to me.
Okay.
People come to the radio station. Then call their number that we should send message to it that I'm interested. Then I have the message. They have office at the later called me one day say I should come to their office that they have me. This one that I'm talking about, many people are feeling it today, but as you see me, so I don't even play about them. I don't play anything gambling. I only work for my money and get it. But that very time, I have some money with me. I want to even pay the money to print it. I just take the money out of that. The smallest money that you will start to register with is 45,000. I take it to them, and that one then say if you start from one account. That you will open one account. What they told us then is that if you start that day, that before if you complete 1 month, that they will pay you 280,000. I say, I can't say, money day somewhere like this, make I not do. I just want to come back to house. I can't tell my wife, say, I don't see way to survive. After I take out of the money that I supposed to go and pay, to where I hold debt. I take it. I go pay them. Let me mention their office at the Keja. If you pass if you reach the Keja
No, my brother, I understand say the team pay you, but let's not do that. Let's not do that. Because of time, we could just talk about this our
yes, so most importantly, make people just be watchful. This one now 25,000 naira landlord. You go be part owner of property where be say you go get tenants inside. You go put tenants inside, go they enjoy rent from the property. And in 5 years' time, the property will be sold. You go also share from the sales. So the number to call, may you find out more. 080-9063-4766. Make I call them again. 080-9063-4766. 25,000 naira or multiples of it. 50, 100, 75, 1 million, 2 million. You can. The one that is on ground now is 1 bedroom flat apartment. 1 bedroom flat is 16.3. 25 million go enter inside.
If you like, sit down, carry your money, go put out for where no go profit you. And they tell you, if you get this money now, put out for this business because it go help you. Not just today, but tomorrow, the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you going to benefit from this business. And here we go back break for On Top a Better Life when they come to you live and direct from Realty Point. Next week, Wednesday, will be the month of July. You are gonna see us. Happy new month in advance for we here for Realty Point.
Yes, sir. Better life, I qualify.